Life throws a lot at us. Reasons to just stop, right? To give up. But then you have these people who, against all odds, just keep going. This is a story about one of them, a guy named Arjun. He basically proved that what you believe about yourself can totally change your reality. So let's dive into his story. Okay, so picture this. You start out in life and you're immediately hit with 3 massive walls. No money, no support from anyone, and absolutely 0 opportunities in sight. I mean, for Arjun, this wasn't some kind of metaphor. This was his actual life. This is where it all started for him.
So it really makes you think, right? What's left when you have nothing? When everything on the outside is just gone? What's really there? Arjun's story gives us a pretty incredible answer to that. It forces you to look inside, to that one thing that no one can ever take from you.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. We're going right back to his ordinary world, a small village where, honestly, the odds were just stacked against him from the moment he was born.
And this just perfectly shows the massive contrast that was his life. On one hand, you've got his reality, a mud house, maybe 1 meal a day if he was lucky. But on the other hand, inside his head, he was carrying this immense treasure, a bag just overflowing with dreams.
Kids would laugh at him, make fun of his torn uniform, and this was his comeback. But listen to how he says it. It's not angry, it's not loud, it's just this quiet, solid belief in himself. He wasn't even paying attention to them. He was already living in a future they couldn't possibly see.
And this phrase, quiet defiance, just nails his whole attitude. While everyone else was doubting him, telling him this is your lot in life, he was just silently putting in the work, studying under a crummy streetlight, just building his own future, 1 page at a time.
People would tell him, "You're just going to end up like your father." And this was his answer. See, everyone else was obsessed with the idea of him failing. But Arjun, he just flipped the whole thing on its head. He focused on the possibility of success. That one simple question, what if I don't fail? Man, that changed everything for him.
Okay, so all of this belief, this quiet defiance, it's all building up to this one massive moment. This is the turning point, where belief has to become action. A single exam that could literally change his entire life. And get this, 20 kilometers. That's how far he had to walk to take that scholarship exam, because he didn't have money for a bus ticket. Just let that sink in. This wasn't just a walk, this was a journey, fueled by pure, unfiltered determination.
So what keeps you going on a journey like that? Well, physically, he had almost nothing, just a bottle of water. But mentally, emotionally, he had it all. His heart was just full of the one thing that never runs out: determination.
And the result? After that insane walk, exhausted, probably starving, he didn't just pass the exam. He topped the entire state. He did it. He earned that chance he had fought so hard for. But you know how it is. Getting into college wasn't the finish line. It was just the start of a whole new race. A completely different set of challenges popped up. The struggle wasn't over. It just looked different now. So he gets there, and he's at a total disadvantage. People made fun of his simple clothes, his English wasn't great, but did he complain? Nope, he just got to work. Practiced every day, studied every night, and because he was just so consistent, the whole story changed. The same people who laughed at him started coming to him for help. And that consistency, that quiet work, just carried him forward year after year. And it all leads to this moment, the return. He's standing on this huge stage, not as the poor kid from the village, but as someone who inspires everyone. And this is the absolute core of his message. In his speech, he boils his entire life down to this one simple truth. All the things he didn't have, electricity, money, comfort, they didn't matter compared to the one thing he had more of than anyone, belief.
And the crowd's reaction? A standing ovation. It just says everything. It proves that his journey wasn't just about his own success. It was about how he could inspire millions of people who saw a piece of their own fight in his story.
So, after hearing this incredible story, what's the big takeaway for us? This final part is all about distilling Arjun's life into a lesson, a kind of moral that we can actually use in our own lives. Okay, so there are 3 huge lessons here. First, dream big, even if you're the only one who believes in it. Your dream doesn't need anyone else's approval. Second, work hard, especially when nobody is watching. That silent, consistent effort is what really makes the difference.
And third, and this is the big one, belief is so much stronger than your background. Where you start from is just a fact. Where you believe you can go, that's your destiny.
And it all comes down to this idea. It's not really about how fast you're going, it's about being pointed in the right direction. Arjun's progress might have seemed slow, but his direction, that internal compass of his, it never ever wavered.
So Arjun's story leaves all of us with a pretty big question. Let's just forget about all the noise and the obstacles for a second. The real question is, what is your compass pointing towards?